Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. And as I could see in my from my comments or from previous videos, everyone like that I show end game process and end game content that you can face finally. But on the other hand, we have lots of people that start to play the game from scratch, start to play just recently, and we lack of beginners good guides that can explain the how to start the game. But right now, I was streaming and making video content and guides on Russian language, and that's the main point that I started this season. I started to make new meta and new content that is absolutely understandable by our Russian community, because we knew all the process from the start of the game on Russian. But for newcomers and for lots of people that talking in English, they don't know our previous concept of the game, like diversity is the key of that game, and they have a lot of questions like how to start the game. And first of all, I would like to tell you that on my channel you can see all of our old guides. You can sort out of popularity, get a beginner's guide, and watch it on Russian language but with English subtitles. And in the game where you show lots of shards, lots of mods, you kind of don't need any explanations, but you will still get them on English with English subtitles, and you can understand everything you want. And today I did post a video about how to turn on English subtitles on my Russian videos, if you don't know how to do this. And still, if you will have some questions, you will feel to join our Discord channel. We have Dungeon Defenders Europe branch there where we can talk in English and explain everything deeper than in comments. I don't like comments on YouTube, because you cannot go deep there. You cannot post a screenshot where you can explain some things deeper in not in one post on you cannot understand from first view. And I don't like YouTube comments because you cannot mathematically or explain anything deeper than just Twitter manner of 1 or 200 symbols and so on. I like deep understanding of the game that I really want you all to achieve one day. And when you first start the game, we have 4 original heroes, and it's my Nufuse account left, and it's already a little bit leveled up by me, mostly by me. But when you just start the game, you have 4 accounts. It's Squire, Monk, Apprentice, and Huntress, and that's really all you need to achieve the game. And when you beat campaign on any level, hard or normal, you come through campaign, and you can beat it with everything you like. Just it's so easy that you can beat it without anything. But I'd recommend always to beat it either by Cannonball Towers with Spike Blockade, or just put a lot of LSA auras, and that's key build. LSA spam is everywhere in my guides, and including this one. When we beat campaign, then we start. Then we can play anything, but we cannot play like expeditions like Health 1, Health 2. We should first of all achieve that level of progression. We increase our level of progression mainly, and I advise it in Onslaught, when we just put play in Onslaught, it puts us on the highest floors we achieve, and the first Onslaught levels will be like 5th, maybe 3rd, and you just play Onslaught levels. They are very easy until 28 Onslaught level, if I remember right. 28 Onslaught level is similar to Expedition House 7. That is the last point you can play in Expedition. And your main aim to start the game is just to rise to Onslaught floor 28 or to House 7 expeditions. So every single item that you get out of any map will be maxed at 6th level, House 7, 6th out of 10. And first of all, I recommend you just to play as Monk. Monk is actually endgame. Monk is the best, one of the best at least DPS hero. It's very understandable and absolutely good builder, and it's just capable of firing from distance and simultaneously firing from melee. Your main defense will be Lightning Strike's aura, because you don't have lots of shards. Like, I will remove it. You don't have good relic at your first game progression, and you don't have lots of levels. So you just should start off get any relic, put it inside your Lightning Strike's aura, and just upgrade it. For now it's upgraded, and in my beginner's guides that you can see with English subtitles on Russian, you can see that you can upgrade these relics up from material that drops from your Onslaught levels rising. You rise your Onslaught levels from 5th, from 5th Onslaught level it's House 2, then 10th Onslaught levels is House 3, and so on. And upon playing that games, you will get lots of materials. For now, I can change them from this granny. Like you will get like House 1 amples, House 2 amples, House 3, House 4, according to Onslaught levels. And then you will get pristine modes. Not pristine, sorry, plain modes. It's according to House 1, 2, 3. Then you will start to grind shiny modes. It's for corresponding house levels 4, 5, 6, and result in getting pristine modes that you can every day you can change for downgrade it either amples to corresponding lower levels, either play pristine modes to corresponding lower levels of mode, and sometimes you need to upgrade certain clusters that you as well can downgrade, and you will have emerald class, plain emerald classes, and shiny ruby clusters for corresponding 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6 house levels. And that's how you finally end up upgrading your relic to House 7, 10 out of 10, and that's the main purpose of you. And whole map you should put, like in options, you should put persistent tower interaction, and just every single map you just put turn on 8 and spam like 5, 6, 4. You know, every single wave gives you at least 200 defense units that are shown here, and you can place 10 Lightning Strike's auras per each node. Sometimes you cannot even place them because their area of effect is way too much. So you place heavy damage Lightning Strike's aura and spam it, and this Lightning Strike's aura have DPS, and it upgrades. It have upgrade scaler when you upgrade it with crystals. The best in the game, like it upgrades 5 times. So if we have 500,000 DPS, we will result in 2.5 million DPS. Finally, let's check it. Yeah, even more than 2 and 2.5 million DPS, and makes every single defense can be upgraded by this LSA spam. And I will show this LSA spam build right now in 1 second. And when you upgrade your LSA, you should understand that in Ascension, first of all, you need defense speed. It's only 20 points. It's like 60 level of Ascension. It's your level above 50, 51st levels. That is achieved by like completing campaign. I don't know, very easy. And after capping defense speed here, you can start lighting range gambit. It slightly removes your defense power, but gives you defense range, and resulting in your Lightning Strike's aura will have like 1,500 attack range without any, or 1,600 attack range naturally without any shards, without anything. Don't you shouldn't take attention on my mods, that I have already some mods on that relic. The main thing that you should understand, that you upgrade your relic, and the main thing you should try, don't watch on mods at all. Just one thing you should see, that in reroll tab, doesn't matter what house relic you have, you will need to get high roll on your defense power. If your defense power, it will consist through all your upgrades, and this 98% means that out of this power range, like starting from 46,000, I could get like 46,000 relic with power of 46,000. That is like 5,000 power less than maximum roll. So you get like 5,000. Potentially, you get like 5,000 defense power free out just getting right relic. Other my relics, by the way, are with better suit, with better roll status, like 99% and more. I'd recommend you to get high roll, high upper low roll on defense power, that you, by the way, can reroll with Pristine Talismans that are achievable by playing C maps. C maps are just expedition to maps on house 7 or any house that your relic is currently. When you play these 2 maps, you get these Pristine Talismans, and you can reroll your relic to upper limits. And the first aim is just to upgrade your relic on the LSA, upgrade that LSA with defense speed and tower gambit. That's literally all. And after you start playing some maps, you start gaining these medals. You start each day you get some daily mission, like win 2 town maps on any house. If you cannot beat higher house levels, just play house 0 or campaign level of that maps. It doesn't matter. You still get 300 of medals, and of course weekly maps like Wyvern Enthusiast. For example, Wyvern Enthusiast is playable in incursions. Like if you when you beat house 1, house 7, house 2, you can play Wyvern Enthusiast map, and this incursion, when I beat it, will win 600 of medals. And once you start gaining and getting lots of medals, you finalize. Once you get 1,000 medals, you go to this grandma and buy from it defense rate chart. You just buy it for 1,000 of medals. It's the best chart you ever can have, and this defense rate chart caps you, almost caps your DPS. So without this chart, we can have like LSA with only 500 million DPS, and if we won't upgrade, like 500 million DPS, and when we put our shard here, it's comes attack rate comes cap at 1 second and maximum, and we have already like 50 more than 50% more DPS. Like our Lightstrike's Aura comes like almost 1 million DPS with right shards. After we get defense rate to your left, we have 3 spots for our shards to your left, and we have 3 mods to your right. Don't look at my power mod, don't look at my anti-goblin mod. By the way, power mod, 10 level of power mod is similar to 5000 power, is similar to a loss or gain, potential loss or gain, what you get out of perfectivation of your roll, of your relic, of your top roll, defense power roll on your relic. So if you get perfect roll, it's similar that you get perfect defense power on your relic, something like this. And after you get defense rate to your left, the main is to get some mod that is lying on the ground with defense rate. And once you get some, let's say, relic, let's say I found this Skyguard relic and I have LSA, I should remove this defense rate and put it to my relic to my right, and it costs of course some citrines and some medals, and put this mod inside my relic. So this transits this any mod from your left to any mod to my relics mods. And once we have just defense rate to your right, just one defense rate to your right, and just one defense rate to your left, we already can have a great DPS, Lightstrike's Aura, like a show, like almost 1 million DPS. And if we upgrade it, and we can spam all the map with our defenses, it's already 4.5 million DPS. And we for sure will have several of them, like 5 or 6 or 7 per map. And it's a brilliant, just brilliant case. But it's not all. We have 4 normal types of shards that I have video, what shards we should focus, and feel free to watch it. We have defense rate, we have destruction, second, we have vampiric, and this all shards that increase damage of LSA, and we have deadly strikes. So we focus if we have relic shards, they're green shards, destruction, defense rate, deadly, and vampiric, and we focus only for one given shard LSA. And we focus on wearing up our monk. It will have the main priority of it will be bottom hero damage, bottom roll hero damage, and the first thing that you can even buy from Granny. If you don't have something for your setup, just go and buy in from Granny. It's Burning Strikes. Burning Strikes is absolutely mandatory because we will face Drakenlord boss sometimes that is immune to any damage, and you should either go with your Huntress and put oil on it, and then put fire on it with anything. Like we would have Flame Aura here, and we put oil to our Drakenlord. It will be oil plus fire, and it will start burning. Or I'd recommend just to have Burning Strikes shard. It gives a lot of DPS, and it burns, start burning. Any Drakenlord starts burning and dies very quick. And this is brand new account. We have almost no gilded shards, and I recommend you just to use this setup like I show here. Drench Strikes, and Blow, Burn Strikes, Speed, Crane Stance, Bulwark, Power Gambit, Heroic Power, and Worm Scarf, Mana Capiticata, Channel, and the Critical Strike, Construction. That's all you need, like one good monk that have only Burning Strikes and potentially starting to grow any single given shards very slowly. Then just Lightstrike's Aura. After you get Lightstrike's Aura, you can go Flame Aura on maybe another monk with Destruction, Deadly Strike, Defense Rate, and Defense Rate to your right. I can use just empty mods on my right side, only defense rate needed right now for this case, and I will show you how I beat any house 7 expedition. That's the main point of my first video, and in English, you should finally start growing with your capabilities of beat just expeditions, house 7 expeditions. That's the main purpose of that video. And you can just go with Flame Aura LSA build, or I better will show you just persistent tower interaction, just LSA build. Hence I already told you that you can place only with LSA spam. Flame Aura for sure will increase its capabilities of that build, and I remind you that it's my fresh account, fresh Newfis account, that have no ancient powers, no anything on it, no like health relics, upgrades, and so on. So it's like I almost recently started playing the game, like you all and I will still be able to win any house 7 map just with LSA spam that I will show you right now. And I will post some videos, some more videos for beginners style of the game. And after we win that game, or maybe right now, I shall discuss with you a philosophy of starting the game. Yeah, I will talk about it right now. And what the main point right now is just that we have just one LSA that is striking only one single target, but when we place them very much, it's like Embermount Flames that burns anti-sector so much. So LSA spam build is pretty same that Embermount Flames, but Embermount Flames costs only 30 defense units and can be upgraded once on the map. So that's it, but it's the best DPS, the best DPS building in the game, and best growing with best scale. Like X5 scale is the most in the game, and if we after first round we can upgrade some of relics, and it grows twice. So we of course we cannot like play without upgrading anything. We should upgrade some of our relics, and I don't like persistent tower interaction because I have some self-made auto hotkey scripts as well that can spam them better. But for you, I advise to use it and then maybe to switch to something else. Okay, so now we should talk. Well, like we have nothing to do right now. Oh no, sorry. Last thing that this LSA spam build covers any needs of first houses that you will face. Like you have four main problems in the game. First main problem is at these levels you have like 4 main problems. First problem are cyborgs. Cyborgs turn off your defenses, and with having this big range, natural range, with nothing put, just tower gambit inside LSA, we have big natural range, and even if some cyborgs will come out and turn off some of defenses, they will still come further, and every single LSA will still do some hits to these cyborgs, and they will finally kill these cyborgs, even if they will start turning some of LSAs. Second problem of expeditions are lady orcs. Like these ladies, they are coming through, but their main strength is that they are very fast and crowd control resilient. But we have no crowd control here, and their ability to run fast makes a bad joke with them and becomes their vulnerability. So once they come run very fast. They start to gather every single traps that are just left without work, and start dying. And third problem are assassins that are striking with these hard strikes of these LSAs, like very easy. And fourth last problem are bosses that are killed by heavy damage out of this LSA spam as well. So LSA spam is perfect in any condition, like you can start from it, and I already show you that it's capable. But for your further builds, you can place Flame Aura. Even little Flame Aura will still help you a lot to make good crowd control. It can be like 500,000 DPS, but it's still capable of killing lots of big crowds of enemies, and LSI just finish off the one that comes through. But every single map still can be won just by LSI. They are very they cost only 20 DU, that's the lowest cost, and they make biggest scale, X5 scale, so you can upgrade it 5 times more, make 500 more damage, and that's it. That's what I was talking about. This Draken Lord either can be killed by putting oil plus fire with your hunters, or just I have Burner Strikes shard. I just put on fire on that boss, and Burner Strike shard kills it solo, almost. So that's it. This is how you start. You just start from your Flame Aura, from your LSA, then slowly put some shards, some mods, some defense rate on your Flame Aura, and that's how you play every single map. I have my original Heroes Only challenge where I play 400 floors just with Flame Aura and LSA. So the whole point of the game, if you shorten it to few sentences, is like we have crowd control mobs. We have a lot of mobs that can be killed by Flame Aura, Flame Aura, and we have hard mobs like bosses or Lady Orcs or Lava Guardians that are big and have huge amount of health, much more than mobs that comes in tons that can be killed by LSA. So just Flame Aura, just one LSA is pretty enough just to win like half of the game, like 500 or even more floors of the game. And that's how we win first part of House Expeditions. And that's it. I will talk with you about other sides of Beginner's Guide in my further videos, but for now that's it. Thank you for your attention. Feel free to ask any questions or join our Discord and ask any questions on English. Goodbye.